It is I, Paige the Puppet. Happy New Year. I have not been on since the New Year. Well, I did put the video up on Wednesday, but only 8 people have watched it so far. So this is probably the first time I have seen you in the New Year. So happy to see you. I apologize for Miss Honey Bear in the background. I think you can probably hear her making noise with the pop bottles. But yeah, so she's just in the other room beside me. And I just wanted to hop on and say hi because I haven't been around much lately. Been helping Mama at work. She's got a different day job now. And it's going to allow me to be much more creative here on my channel because it takes away a lot of her financial worries. So that's good news for us because we get to really concentrate on helping you as a creative, independent small business owner to achieve success. So that's what I wanted to talk about, what success looks like. And it can look like a lot of different things. And I want to talk about that. And I want to say that from now on, I will be publishing on Wednesdays and Saturdays. That's my goal, is to have new videos up on every Wednesday and Saturday. A new one will be up very shortly, in a couple of hours. There will be a new video, and this one is going to feature me in an interview with Mix Ruth Carter, who is a lawyer from Arizona, and we're going to talk about why the MLMs for legal stuff might not be the best idea, along with exactly what you need to think about when you are a small business owner starting a small business and wanting to know what you need to have legally. So that's in an upcoming episode. It will be like just later this afternoon a little bit. And then if you haven't watched it already, my video on Wednesday, it was with an accountant from Red Deer, and she shared topics like accounting and about audits and also how to balance motherhood with being a business owner. And so that was on my Wednesday episode. Hi, I noticed there is a live viewer out there. Thank you for joining me. I am just talking about some of the things that have been going on around here, and I wanted to talk about success and what that looks like because a lot of people get confused about what success really is in life. And, we could get all wrapped up in the financial parts of things, wanting to be rich. But then we don't think about what it is really like to have the monies. Because a lot of people think that if you do certain things and you get to a certain, what's the word? A certain level, of financial progress, that you will be happy. And the truth is that you have to find ways to be happy at every stage of the journey. It's not just about being happy when you get where you want to go, but being happy along the way and figuring out what success really means to you, because it might not mean the same as it does to your neighbors. Hi, viewer. Hi, I noticed there's a live viewer out there. I just want to say hi and let you know that. Just a second, I'm looking for it. There we go. There we go. We love comments. So chime in with your thoughts as I go along. I was just talking about success and what that means and what it looks like. Because Mama has a few friends that are very successful in the real world. Like they have big bank accounts kind of success. You know what I mean? Because that's not the only kind of success there is. One of the most successful people didn't have very much money. sometimes it's not about that. So I want to talk about that. I see there is a comment. I'm going to go and look. Look over there. See, oh, Joe. Joe is at work. Here. That's awesome, Joe. Hi, Joe. And that brings me to, Joe has a job. And that is a good thing. A lot of times in this MLM community, they make it seem like having a 9 to 5 is a bad thing. And, it's not a bad thing if that's what makes you happy and that's what pays the bills. Success doesn't always mean having your own business. It can mean balancing your needs and wants in life. You don't need to have, well, maybe you need to have, it depends on what you like. But in general, you don't need fancy cars and luxurious vacations and big houses to be happy. Those are just, they say those are the trappings of success. And sometimes they can trap you because they make you think you have to have so much more monies than you need to really have to be happy in your life. And, this is the thing. Mama discovered this when she actually got to go and travel, and then she realized, oh, I kind of don't like airports, and I don't like staying in hotels, and I don't like eating in restaurants. I like being home. Home is where my heart is and where I like to be. And just because I don't want to travel doesn't mean that I'm not successful in what I want to do, because success is something that you decide what it looks like for you. You can't look at the other people and say, oh, comparing what they have. What they have might be what they want, but is it what you want? And that's what you gotta figure out. When you figure out what you want, it's easier to figure out the path to getting there. Like, you might find, see, you might find that because you have certain beliefs that you don't need to have a whole lot of stuff, because you know what? A whole lot of stuff can be not so good for the environment. And when we buy too much stuff and use too much packaging, that can be a not so good thing. And, it's kind of a tricky place to be a marketer and also believe in simplicity, in being happy with having less, being happy with not needing the newest, the greatest, and that sort of thing. That can save you a lot of money too. Sometimes you don't need as much money as you think you might need, and sometimes you need more than what you have, but you need to figure out ways to get where you want to go, you know? And there's many ways to live a very good life without, needing to have a six-figure salary. In fact, did you know that there was a research study that showed that happiness kind of plateaus at the $75,000 income range? That there is a limited happiness increase above that level? And so many of us, well, maybe so many of us, it seems like a lot of us, if you listen to what is in the online space, it seems like everybody is, trying to reach that six-figure level of income. And it's like, why? Have you thought about that? Have you thought about that? Why? And I'm wondering why there is a weird signal on my screen. What is that about? I don't know. I don't know what it was about, but it was weird. Anyway, it showed up on the screen. It was like the Wi-Fi signal. Maybe my Wi-Fi was not strong. I don't know. I don't know. But I do know that we have been thinking a lot because, it's the new year and Mama's been planning and trying to figure out what we are going to do for the coming year and what our goals are and all of that stuff. And she started thinking about these things and she thought, well, let's go on and talk about these things with our friends because it's been a while because we kind of fell off the bandwagon before Christmas with our lives and with our content creation. Did you know that Mama hadn't opened the editing software since the end of November? When she put my new video out on Wednesday, it had been since November. And we feel bad about that because we want to create content that will help and that sort of stuff. And if we don't put it out, then you can't enjoy it. So, as I said earlier, Wednesdays and Saturdays, those are my new dates with the new schedule that we are going to be putting out videos. So you can expect a video in about an hour now. There should be a new video out, and that is going to be with Mix Ruth Carter. She is a lawyer from Arizona, and she's going to share some thoughts on why legal MLMs are not a good idea for people. And these are different ways than you usually see on our anti MLM channels. These are from the point of view of a lawyer and that sort of thing. So it's not about just the whole pyramid structure. In fact, we didn't talk about the structure at all. Anyways, you can watch that a little later today. And we will also learn in that episode about how to be respectful of our non binary peers. And that is, such an important conversation that we should be having as small business owners, how we can be respectful of our non-binary customers and friends. And so yeah, that's part of the episode that's coming a little later today. And if you haven't already, my episode on Wednesday was an interview with an accountant. So if you haven't watched that, when I log off of here, that would be a good one to watch. And then you can watch me like all day long today. Anyway, I'm going to go and finish up my intro so that I can get that uploaded. And I will see you in that later episode and then again on Wednesday. Okay? Okay. Bye for now, friends. Bye.